Everyone, ammo here for more Halcyon 6. Well, we're what? Researching Shimmering Hyoid and just trying to get all these station upgrades completed. And taunt all the bosses and get past this act of the game. Because I'm tired of running around saving everyone's stations all the time. This harnessing power of the precursor artifacts managed to discover a position of several large precursor structures similar in size to Halcyon 6 in and around our sector. Also managed to detect what seems to be the cruel Mothership. Hey, we believe we can effectively call these precursor structures into our dimension, allow us to salvage further artifacts from them. In doing so, we're likely to summon the Mothership as well. We should try to prepare ourselves for its eventualities. We have to have no idea what it's capable of, or if it is even possible to destroy it. Go to the cruel lab. We can summon the Mothership. We should prepare beforehand. Ooh, okay, so that must be the final. That's the final deal, right? Is there anything I need to build? I don't think so. Shimmering Hyoid. We do want the Shimmering Hyoid. That is not that much, only extra fuel. We actually do not have enough fuel. That's the first time that's ever happened. We can go gather some fuel up. And something. There were additional... Do I just have to summon it? Because I'm pretty much set. I mean, we could get level 15 on, like, some characters, maybe. Do I need to do that? I don't want to run around and grind, though. I want to fight this thing. I think I'm down to fight this thing. Do I do it? We have it saved. Let's specifically create a save file. That way, if I die... new save. Save. Final. That way, if I mess it up, we can just load the save. I don't have to redo the entire campaign. Return to game. Let's... Summon the Mothership. Let's just go for it. Starbase. Summon the Mothership. Add officer. 3 days. In a Borg. No, Ilaria, you've been here the whole time. You get to take over on that. Like, you get to have the honors. The Officer Academy has completed its tasks. Acknowledged, don't even care. We have all the upgrades for our ships. We have a mostly upgraded base. Immediately upon connecting the final of the 4 artifacts in place, the entire sector is engulfed by a quantum field wave. The wave itself seems strong, it's just not from our starbase, giving you visuals now. Dun, 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 dun. Visuals of what? Oh, hello! I guess I like how time's still going, we're still getting updates on materials done. That's a real big old... It's pretty big. It's pretty big. That's awfully big. That is drastically big. It is actually our... Pardon? This is... The Halcyon 6 itself is fighting the Mothership? This was unexpected. Good to see you awake again. I can jump to speed. The arrival of the cruel Mothership seemed to stir awake some ancient processes in Halcyon 6 itself. The result seemed to be that Mothership and the station are now locked in struggle. Unfortunately, the station seems to be losing the contest. We may be able to aid it by acquiring more artifacts like the ones we recovered from our humanoid sector. Briefings have been prepared for us as to where you might find these artifacts. We need to go grab those artifacts. Graveyards appear at the same distance as the Mothership. We should dispatch fleets to recover what we can. Expect the crew will do the same. Acknowledge, we need to do this. Wonderful news, Corzan have again reached universal consensus over the matter of commending you appear as a Corzan ship. We can never achieve this milestone without near extinction of the entire human race. Excellent news. In response to your remarkable, some may say suspicious goodwill towards the Gabbling Merchant Guild, we're able to, you know, do some favors, scratch the backs, unwrap some yabbish squash nuts, all sorts of things. Doing so, we're able to free up a Gabbling ship for you. Do with what you will, regardless of how responsible it may be. Fashion you a gift to collect a ship commanded by an officer, just how you like them. And these aren't just mindless flesh husks, they even have passing semblances of your personality, just like you. Don't touch any circuitry around their earlobes, that's important. Otherwise, I'm sure they'll prove helpful. So I just got I just got like a free fleet. That is fun. I guess they can help me out with doing things. Sure. Alright. I have like more officers than I can shake a stick at already. Give them counselor training. And their stasis lock's good. Nano restoration's good. Improves combat damage per 10. And solar flare's fine. Sure, increased resistance to debilitating effects. And we'll need this for further upgrades. Spin maneuvers, alright. I really want restoration up, like the upgrade restoration. There we go. And upgrade solar flare. Crits, fine, getting in there, crits. Improves hulls. Yeah, hulls. Definitely improve hulls. And upgrade damage against tactical. That's not that great. Improve spin attack. No, you can't. You're out of skill points. Okay. And then Schnurker Pow. He is the specialist. Oh, he's also a counselor. That's unfortunate, but we want cloaking anyway. So you could have cloaking, suicide run, backstab, and weapon supercharge. Probably don't need all of them. That's more than enough already. Get space combat powers. That is a ground power. But we need, we need these upgrades to even get to space combat. I kind of wish there were separate trees for space and ground combat powers. Alright. Upgrade your shot, increase damage for tactical units. Where's like raw upgrades? Ain't good, just like increase damage or increase tax. Or increase like crits. Aim, speed, and evasion, there we go. So we'll go for that one. Actually, I don't think we can get it. We only have 4 more skill points. 1, 2. Oh, wait, maybe? Nope, 1, 2. We actually can't get it. Isn't that funny? And then Akura, who's also like the exact same thing. You guys gave me 2 tactics and a science. All right, whatever. I'll give you also cloak, and then we'll go for, you're gonna go for this one. So, that's like everything. We need so much for that though. And then we have to go this way to upgrade all these. No, don't need that. When you go this way, go down this tree, and cruise ship and ground combat damage, and evasion and aim. There we go. Oh no, we only had 1. Ugh, that sucks. Anyway, Bucky, I don't much care about your upgrades. I don't know why you got so much experience. There you go, have there. Good for you. You guys come with ships, presumably. Yes. Oh, fancy. You guys are gonna be a second fleet. We're gonna make you into a second fleet later. Right now, we got a dispatch for ruins. Valuable artifact at Prometheus. So there, dispatch the first fleet. Launch fleet, pause. Second fleet can go to Epithymithius. New fleet. This gets to be the auxiliary, because they're going to be all our alien ships. Not Bucky and his cadet. Is that... Why aren't they automatically assigned? I was gonna be kind of awkward because we don't have an engineering ship in here to tank for them, but we'll see how they handle themselves. Oh, and also you guys need equipment. No reason to send you off without equipment. Paste caterpillars? Minimum damage bonus. Sure. Alright, yeah, have paste caterpillars. Anything else weird that I haven't seen before? Tons of smoke spillers I haven't been using. I guess I could have spammed them. If I knew I had so many, we could have been spamming them a lot more. Let's just give you a extra critical chance. Evasion, or just tons of damage. Sure, give you damage. When you have cloaking, the ability to cloak. You can take the extra evasion. You know you're tactical, you can also cloak. So damage and a little bit of aim. A lot of aim? A lot of bit of aim. And you can take some defenses. 50% hull and evasion +6. Alright, good luck. Good luck, team. Back to launch. Deploy. Recover Prometheus artifact. Add officer. 3 days. Get it inboard. And this is presumably the... Yep, okay, Mothership. Massive. Which is dealing damage to us. We should... start base. Repair bay. We need to start throwing on some repairs. Ibrahim, 7 days. Get it done. Wait, by 125? It's not going to be that much by then. By a week? You know what? Let's do... Let's just do short, more rapid repairs at first. Solomon, we don't need those anymore. Just do 25 per day, that seems really good. For us to keep maintain our vessel, our station HP. 3 days, good luck, snirk, pal. Oh, they're attacking me. One of our officers still retrieving an artifact. Their ship's crew have to fight without a commander. Interesting. What is this thing? A tier 5 a reptilian destroyer and a tier 5 harbinger. Okay, seems scary, especially because we have a uncaptained vessel. But isn't that meditation boost the captain ability? So, I mean, it's still basically as captain. Anyway, I guess take out this guy because we can actually make him vulnerable. And you want to cloak yourself. We did not defend the science vessel. Looks like not necessarily a problem though. Hey, good, we actually rolled sensors offline, so harass them. Decent chunk of damage. Can you disable one of these guys? You can disable the Harbinger. Take out both their sensors. Nope, never mind. Failed to do so, just got a tiny bit of damage on them. Keep applying status effects. And, do I want to launch Singularity? I want to defend. You are pretty hurt. You could take damage over time. Go ahead and throw on a heal. And then you nuke them. Just get that out there. Critical hit, tons of damage. Use Singularity them. Also tons of damage. Drone Swarm. Damage over time. One's dead, this guy's taking a ton of damage over time, and is all sorts of messed up. Exploit weapons offline? For like 1,000 damage? It's not terrible. And he has nothing you can exploit. You can take his weapons down again, though. And do decent damage. And then it just took like a 1,500 dot and died. Battle 1, of course Battle 1. Okay. And then you guys are getting that one. Command the repair bay, repeat repairs. Okay, we got the artifact. And then you need to return. Oh, are they recovering their own? Are we? How's this gonna work out? Commander, we're getting. What was that? I don't know what that meant. It said something to me. Repeat repairs. I don't care about the guys making dark matter. In fact, we only need materials for repairs. So if we have anyone not doing materials, that's a problem. In fact, maybe I should have built another materials multiplier. It looks like no, everyone's doing what they can right now. Right, back to Starbase, we need to deploy and get one of these other ones. Epimetheus is about to be attacked. Atlas is not under assault yet, so go to Meteoitius. Send a new fleet, send the first fleet, launch the fleet, repair all. Repeat repairs. Collect reward. Hey, you get to leave them and not deal with that at all. In fact, I could just have you go straight to Atlas. Flight Atlas. Auxiliary fleet. Deploy. Oh, they do have some friends there you have to fight with. Commander of the repair bay. Repeat repairs. We're actually stabilized. Looks like we're pretty stabilized on HP. Start combat. What are you? Tier 4. We're rearmed. We have our nuke back. We have our singularity reloaded. So we'll just hemorrhage all that against these guys. This thing looks ridiculous. A big old rectangular box looking enemy. Looks absurd. Cloak, guard ally. There we go. Set up much more properly this time. And let's focus down the weak guy. Not effective, huh? We'll just boost damage and 95% make him vulnerable. Resisted, really. Somebody has to have their sensors offline. Alright, young mutant destroyer. Looks like he might be our target, because I can't hit anything. I can't hit anything else with my stats effects. But of course, we're also just going to nuke and singularity, you guys. Which is just a beautiful, heinous amount of damage. Alright. Wasn't even focusing them, they're dead. Ram them. Exploit engines down. And then... Oh, that might kill him. Dead, got it. Great work, team. Barely broke a sweat. And I have to pick up this artifact. 3 days. And our last artifact, the auxiliary fleet. Commander appears and notices our fleet has been taken over by the Cruels currently headed our way. I don't have time for that. Shoo. Repeat repairs. Again, reports that Corsac census colony has been destroyed. That happens. Okay, what do you guys do? I can't edit, so this is, I guess it doesn't matter. I can't edit what they have. Okay, backstab, bridge shot, cloak, dimensional flashbang, fire at will, into the fray, suicide run, searing slime, single enemy, inflicts damage over time, caustic bomb, inflicts a hull breach, hamstring, seal enemy, inflicts engines down, rust, all enemies hull breach, slime shot, engines down, acrid sludge, hull breach, spore burst, inflicts engines down. Okay. I'm not even sure what to open up with. I guess we can start getting damage over time on these guys. How about the... Which one of you is the weakest? Let's focus on the weakest. Slime, what do you do? Sensors offline, exploit sensors offline, inflict sensors offline, and stasis. Well, sensors offline. Pretty good damage. And decent evasion. Exploit sensors offline, just kill it. That has so much damage. This auxiliary fleet's actually doing just fine. Now your first turn. Milt Field. Overcharged weapons. Soul Survivor. Harmonious Systems. What does that do? An AoE buff has applied on all ships, but what does it do? It's damage buff, and aim buff, and speed buff. That's pretty good stuff. You have a lot of... Oh, they're all enemies. That's why I have a lot of all enemy effects. But they all have to charge up. Wow, so otherwise don't have much going on. That's a... Alright, it's a very fast attack. Inflicts engines down. Not much damage. Can we... Ooh. Soothing Light, but that's probably a heal. Inflicts crew panic, exploits vulnerable. Fifth column, all enemies. Does good damage, inflicts sabotage and vulnerable, exploits sensors down. I wonder it takes so long to charge. Inflicts vulnerable. Not effective. Getting real sad about this. Just melt field. Did. Good job. And Searing Slime was actually... Rust does all enemies. Let's get that slime on. The damage over time. Didn't you have something else that was... Inflicts all breach? Not effective. We just can't... Just can't get these effects off. These only ships do pretty decent damage. I want to see what this looks like. Oh. It's invasive surgery. And he's super dead. What a fun fleet. I like the auxiliary fleet. I like they have the little coalition ships given to you from your friends. One of you needs to grab this. Oh, it takes you guys 5 days? Perskis Capacious. It's your turn. Confirm task. Repeat repairs. Just keep repeating repairs forever so we don't die. Collect reward. Return. Now you wait for the auxiliary fleet to finish, and then I guess we fight the Mothership. Commander, a raider fleet is bombarding the station. Understood. In fact, we need to take care of that. Where's the raider fleet, though? I don't see raider, I just see the Mothership. Game reports that the Corzon has been destroyed. It happens. Sorry, guys. You're gonna have a few fleets be destroyed. Come on, finish before the crew will get there. Finish. Finish up. Commander, the Corzon extensive reported that the colony has been obliterated. They're extremely disappointed to not come to their aid. We're a little busy in like the final thing of the fight. Rigged up marine artifact station's power calculator, resulting in overflow to the matter beam. In other words, should be ready to fire in our command. We've hit a snag. The station has signaled to us that it refuses to discharge the beam until the cruel mothership has been stripped of outside layers. We need to send a fleet to peel off the exoskeleton for it to become vulnerable. Our physics team has strongly urged that our crew be nowhere near the station when it misses the blast, as its core will be greatly stabilized. Repair and evacuation facility take place at the point of the beam expulsion. It is all moot point until the mothership is sufficiently injured by our fleet strike, and a decision as to when that will occur is all yours. Well, you guys return, and then we repeat repairs. And we go strike it. Let's go. First fleet. Get in there. So you have the honors. Repair all. Damage limit per turn. Of course it has damage limits. Ugh. So our spamming nuke strategy, our AoE strategies won't do as much damage as I would otherwise like them to. And guard ally. We have a pretty good defensive strategy here, though. Oh, okay. I just start shooting them. The amount of damage we can actually do is limited here. Was that 1500? Oh, it's 1500, not 1000 per turn. That's nice. Make game vulnerable? Nope, no chance to make them vulnerable. Just flak barrage it. Well, and their sensors go offline. Their sensors can go offline. Seems like not a lot of the enemies are resistant to sensors offline. Starting to take a little bit of damage. Go ahead and make them all vulnerable. Doesn't work at all. What does that do again? All breach resistance and bonus damage resistance. Go ahead and throw that on. We've just been holding on to that forever. It's extra damage resistance on our engineering vessel. Singularity of them, just hit them with whatever effects will be applied. At very least, damage over time. How is there an engines down on tentacles and, like, the nose? Sure, nuke it. 1,500 damage to each, at least. And then damage over time to all of them. Additional damage over time. So the head tentacle is dead. The mouth is... mouth and nose are still here. All enemies, Sonic Storm. All enemies, Sonic... Can you hit them with the Sonic Storm? Thank you. This thing's doing not that much damage, I'm totally okay with it. We have a lot of damage over time on him. Then harass the nose. Can I even like right click and see what this, like, get a description? It looks gross as it's dying. Nope, not really. And that'd be it did. Outer layers are down. It is disgusting looking. Oh, I should have known there's a second stage. I'm so foolish. Armor up. Still have the android holes on. Are they still 1,500 damage limit? Are you guarding him? You're not guarding him. Get back to guarding. And you recloak. Yeah, just hit the engineering ship. That's what it's here for. And top to bottom again. I don't like this gross tentacle. I'm getting... Can't look away at this thing. We have lots of AoE attacks. Don't really need to apply AoE attacks. I was thinking the AoE is a little more efficient against damage limited enemies, because it's not going to do that much damage anyway. Like our single target attacks can only do 1,500 damage, so sacrificing some of that damage to hit all three of them isn't as bad as it normally is, because I'm not doing maximum damage. Just weaken them. Yeah, they're barely touching us. That's like 100 damage. That's far too low. So we can do with the tactical shit, but yeah, let's just focus one at a time. And just suffer the, what was that? Not effective and didn't do any damage. Alright, we're fine. We'll just suffer through the damage limiters. You don't have much to do. Again, like, you're very tanky, but offensively, we don't have combos set up for you. You're not doing too much. Are you healing or just removing stats effects? I think you're just removing stats effects. You have taken us a lot of damage. Go ahead and heal that up. Please go back to defending the science vessel. Go back to taking down, trying to take down, set up combos for our tactical ship. Yeah, get that going on. And all unit hull breach. A little bit of damage over time in here. Go ahead and recloak. Oh, are we alright? Are we alright? What is all this happening? Are we okay? We appear to be okay. Throw some damage resistance just in case. I didn't like how that looked. Alright, damage over time might take this thing out. It's taking 254 per round. It's not quite. If hit with all enemies, it actually might do enough damage to take it out with the damage over time. Hey, there you go. Very efficient. Now move down to the nose. Yeah, just shoot whatever we have at it. Can we disable it? Unlikely. Nah. Oh, excuse me. Follow my orders, please. They probably don't panic. No, of course they don't panic. Alright, is there gonna be a stage 3 or is there only gonna be 2 stages? They cannot hurt us. We're doing A-okay. You need to be re-guarded again. And some damage on the nose. Not very much damage. I don't know what these things are. Is it giving them damage resistance? Is that actually what I'm seeing? Okay, it is giving them damage resistance. That's what's going on. Hull breach. We have how much damage is that? I can't see. Nope, not telling me there. 254. If we missile swarm, there we go. Still die to the hull breach. We can just focus on the mouth. Or the tongue. Oh, he has like a gross tongue. I didn't even see this thing. Stasis the tongue? What do you know? It didn't work. Harass the tongue. Alright. You should be able to see soon if we're gonna have to deal with this 3rd stage or not. And you get the honor of finishing off, looks like. Borg. It's like a machine now. Oh, is there a 3rd stage? There's totally a 3rd stage. It's probably the last stage. It is a vessel. Oh, so they're like biomechanical, and they're all machines covered in some organic grossness. Okay, I see. Cloak immediately. And then ooh, guard ally is on cooldown. Cool. We're fine. It's a little bit vulnerable. That's okay. Can't take down all their weapons. Just shoot one. Shoot the brain. All right, shooting the brains. Repair drone. You already tuned yourself up, so you're getting heal over time. Guard, science vessel. Your job's just a tank. We don't have that many. We can't set up combos for you, and your base damage isn't very high. We need another heal and another defense something, so we can save that. Spin maneuver? Nah, take one of their sensors down. Just need to keep following the same combo. Same cycle. I don't think we need to change anything. Although I feel like they are hitting a little bit harder, which is probably to be expected. Alright, there's the regen. And some more defense. We only seem to get one out of these, 1 out of 3 of these hull breaches with the acid bombs. Happy they can be sensors removed. Reduces their aim, I believe. If I remember correctly. They've only been playing the game for like 40 whatever episodes. Yeah, aim minus 30. Really hammering our engineering ship though. We don't have the nano restoration field on right now. Don't think we need it on. Let's just keep doing some damage. Borg can't take care of himself. He can just repair drone himself right now. He's fine. Re-up the defenses. And probably throw out another nano restoration field in a second. And you're fine on HP, you just contribute a small amount of damage. I guess we can set up engines down. So the brain's almost destroyed. Take down weapons again. Damage reduction. You can take down sensors. He's almost dead. You're evading a ton of their damage. We need more bubbles? Yeah, it's bubble time. Because I think this is the final stage. If not, we're in big trouble, but I'm pretty sure. I'm confident enough this is the final stage. The 300 damage. S-bombs. That should be enough to take it down. Yes, it'll die on its own. So we can focus our attentions elsewhere, like on the nose now. Just go right down the line. They cannot touch us. We are invulnerable. But just in case, keep the shield up. Exploits. Vulnerable, inflicts engines down. Engines down? Hey, you actually have something to combo with right now. Good job. Good on you. Good news is the turn goes much faster than one of them did. Kind of wishing I saved some of our AoEs. In particular, Drone Swarm, because the damage over time. That's a good way to get past some of these restrictions. Damage restrictions. And still no acid bomb. I'll take it down to 100 HP. You can kill that with something. Like a shield disruptor? Maybe. Let's see if it rolls max damage. Oh, almost got it. Oh, it goes next. We need to kill it, so just missile swarm it. And now we can focus down this one. The mouth beam. It's no longer a tongue, it's now some sort of purple plasma cannon scenario. And we are A-okay. I was kind of tempted to send the alien coalition fleet in here, just because they're fun. We didn't really get to play with them much. But it seems like it makes most sense to give the fleet that's been carrying us the entire time the honors. I can't imagine ramming this giant thing physically makes any sense. Wouldn't we just helplessly bounce? Wouldn't we just kind of either helplessly bounce off, we have a ship made out of rubber, or just collide with it and be destroyed and not really do much damage to it? And last hit. Just last hit. Is there another stage? You're kidding me. There's another stage? What is this? Alright, well, guard ally. Set up again for defenses. I've used considerable resources already. Okay. Alright, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Missile Swarm is down. Take down the head part, just top and bottom again. They're all the same as far as I can tell. Tune yourself up. We can no longer, however, cloak. Which is a problem, because this ship getting destroyed is fatal. In fact, we even need to change our guard target. Oh, are they speed up? Ooh, that's real bad. They gave themselves a speed upgrade. It will not be crew panic, just sensors are all offline except for this guy, so just take down his sensors, reduce his aim. Take down all their weapons. Exploit all their weapons? That's a nice opportunity to get a little bit of damage in there. And you... No one actually needs repairs. The science vessel's doing a decent enough job. You can rev up, that's pretty pointless. Just shoot it. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I don't think he dodged any of those. Okay. He can heal himself. We need to keep the combos flowing. Okay. Exploit the head. Please stop buffing your speed. And you go ahead and repair drone overdrive yourself. Even more healing over time. And we're out of adaptive armor and restoration field. Luckily, the protective field does not have ammunition. Once we take one down, we're in much better position. Oh, these actually do not have damage limiters. I didn't even realize. If only I saved my most powerful attacks. Should have known, it's a video game. Of course, there's going to be multiple stages to the final boss. Ouch, that's starting to get painful. Mrs. Swarm's not up yet. Flashbang it. You should heal him right now. And then you can ram to exploit the engines down. That's painful. Stop doing that. We're very quickly burning through our... heals. Oh, we just need to take one. Once we get one down, it's 1/3 of their firepower gone. Can harass him. We need to focus one down. So let's... Weapons are already disrupted. Take down its engines. We can combo that with the engineering vessel. We can spin to win, deal extra damage. No, we should solar flare. You. Really getting rid lucky rolling these evades. It's almost dead. Take down all our sensors again. Alacrity serum, so it's even more speed. Oh no, crew panicked and they're almost dead. We can... heal ally. Reduce their damage again. And then go ahead and disrupt it. Or do the spin to win. Exploit the disruption. Almost did. Oh, come on, hang in there. You need to now repair yourself. Oh, quick tune up on yourself. That gets that heal over time on. Take down his... re-up the sensors down. Almost did. And just did. Got one down. He's not dead yet. Can you kill? I don't think you do enough damage. Yeah, you will. You will kill it. Alright, one stage down. That makes the rest of this much, much simpler. Go ahead, and you're being healed right now. Repair drone overdrive the science vessel, so we can also enjoy some healing over time. And you can now work on the second one. Top to bottom. Shields back up. This got intense at the final stage. Those things are running out of ammunition. You need a guard now. Oh no, they're shooting at you enough. You don't really need to guard anything. It's actually fine if they stop shooting at you for a little bit. And harass. And then you do damage over time. It's long enough fight, damage over time just to do plenty of damage. Resisted. Flashbang it then. And then exploit the flashbang effect. Or just better yet, take down its sensors. You can exploit sensors down. You can ram it, exploit engines down. And you have nothing else too useful. You can heal. Do we need to heal right now? I don't think so. Sure, a little bit of damage on each. Okay, we're still alright. And weapons already disrupted. Engines down. Take down its engines. Take down its engines. Which lets you then exploit it with the flak barrage. For, yeah, moderate damage. It's quite a bit of damage you're taking. We take down this middle one though. It's very unlikely we to die. We have a should have just enough heals left to. Oh, harass has been disabled. That's really unfortunate. Just bullseye him. Oh, that's not. Should have done bridge shots. Way more damage. Oh, it's still. I can't exploit it. It's going to get a shot off, which did hit. Now you can take down weapons and kill this middle one. So just the one left. We have all three ships up. We're very, very injured and running out of heals. So this is getting awfully intense. Oh, you made yourself vulnerable. Good job. Press the wrong button. It's still not happy that his harassment's down. You know what? The damage over time really isn't that much. I think we save our last heals until we are on death's door. If this thing gets us here, we're doing lots of damage to it. It can only fire, you know, once. Sensors down. Harass it. Oh, you're on death's door now. And it's bleeding. Definitely, help it out. Hit with flashbang. Reduce its damage output. Hope shield. We're all super low. This better be the last phase. I'm gonna be Superman in the last phase. I assume it's the last phase because he doesn't have his damage restrictions on anymore. Ram it. And then you can finally harass again. So a couple more hits and he's down. And shoot it, flak barrage. Done it. That has to be the last stage. Okay. Now Halcyon 6 is here. Quantum Death Beam all enemies 1 million to 3 million damage. Well, I guess almost to 1.8 million. And he's been quantum death beamed. Or she. It's a mothership, I suppose it's a she. Cruel Mothership was exposed for what it was. Some form of sinister station to Halcyon 6. And in that instant, Halcyon 6 itself came to life and delivered a blow powerful enough to not only cut through the hull of its foe, but to wipe out all trace of them both. Oh, Halcyon 6 destroyed itself, and their place remained a deep unease. Not only unease of what the next future held, but unease too that you, the Cruel, the Federation, everyone, wears pawns in the internecine struggle spanning eons, making a startling discovery about the origins from precursor artifacts recovered during the struggle against the Cruel Mothership. The Zlar Xanthu Directorate was able to isolate the aggressive mutagenic nucleus of the Zlar race. Finally, the Zlar had found the key to unlocking a future devoid of the need for regular wanton violence amongst the genetically deviant peoples. So after one final tearful calling, the Zlar Xanthu, once and for all, became able to enforce genetic homogeneity of the race, which enabled them to become productive, surprisingly genteel members of the Federation. The Yabbling Merchant Guild, unbeknownst to their supposed rulers, formally joined the Federation soon after the defeat of the Cruel Mothership. While not trusting themselves to lend their expertise to the Federation economy for reasons of vast conflicts of interest, the Guild took advantage of the newfound galactic stability to become avid explorers. Venturing out into new sectors piercing deep into the void, they would inevitably report back with ever more mysterious liquids they would attempt to market under the Yabacola Corporation label. Still reeling from the attack on Onir and their embarrassing psychic showing against the Cruel, the Corzan plunged into many years of race-wide self-questioning. This culminated in a mass rooting out of the impurities that were blamed for their defenselessness. Needless to say, the effect of this pursuit led to the proliferation of many wild theories, the rise of charismatic cult leaders, and, strangely enough, an unhealthy, race-wide fixation on body horror cosmetic alterations. Formally joining the Federation yielded some truly excellent results for the collective consciousness. With the help of fresh examinations of human specimens supplied by the Federation, the collective was able to reverse the long, slow decline of its flesh husks, which not only gave the collective itself a new lease on life, but also supplied the Federation with a reliable source of cannon fodder. Nobody was more happy about this than the Green Shirt Cadet Corps. The Vorash, largely oblivious to the Cruel invasion, kept up their remarkable penchant for raiding and digesting sentient races in a paste until one day they had disappeared into nothingness, much like how they arrived. They were never heard of again. Curious. Meanwhile, the Terrans and the victory they and their allies achieved against the Cruel Mothership transformed the galaxy. In many ways, the destruction ushered in a new era of peace and mutual understanding between the races that had taken part in massive structures defeat. Between those that had taken part in the final push against the living planet, a new bond was struck, one that would lead finally to a formal partnership, a true federation of interstellar races that could withstand even the very worst the universe could throw at them. Victory! You defeated the Cruel Mothership and completed Halcyon 6 Starbase Commander, in Lightspeed mode, so it doesn't take a million years. Final score, 2,500. Yeah, I feel like we did pretty good. Can you complete multiple of the bosses? I wouldn't think so. Surviving crew. Could I get more points for getting more crew by evacuating the exterior stations? Probably. Colony saved. Faction friendships won, really. Wouldn't we? I thought everyone was our friends. I thought we had more friendships. I thought we had more friends than that. I thought everyone liked us. Thank you for playing. No, thank you for developing a nice, good strategy space adventure game. I really enjoyed Halcyon 6. Thanks for joining me. We have defended the Federation and saved the human race. How much fun. Thanks for watching. Leave a like to the video. Subscribe for more fun. Twitch, because the deal. I'll see you guys next time. And your obscure compliment is you're not a precursor ancient alien vessel wrapped in like a disgusting flesh suit. You're just all flesh. Probably. Unless you have prosthetics, in which case you're like a cyborg, and then that's pretty cool too. See you later.